0 trades today and how I would have executed the markets. So let's get right into it. Wait, no, hold on. In today's video, I'll be going over why I took no trades today and how I would execute the markets properly, completely emotionless, and just focused on the process. So this is what I see on the 1 hour coming into the day. For the draws on liquidity, we have like one draw up here. Then we have a couple more here that happened like previously. And then obviously these down here. So just off the bat, like the draws on liquidity, they weren't really clear to me and they weren't really telling me a lot. So that is like a thing to consider. Looking at the session liquidity indicator, we were pretty bearish because Asian pretty much consolidated. Then London swept above the Asian highs. And then we have the London lows and the Asian lows resting as well. There is also a bearish high time frame SMT. But on the other hand, there's also 1 hour bullish fair value gaps here, both of these, which price was respecting coming into the day. So that's pretty much all of the levels that I have on the higher time frames. Now let's zoom into the lower time frames and see what we observe. So the market opens and it just moves sideways. Like when this stuff happens, why am I going to take a setup? You know, it doesn't really make any sense. So like I didn't find anything here. So like I'm not going to take anything. After this point though, I did have a bullish bias because when I switched the thing to ES, there's so much trendline liquidity up here. I was looking for longs, but like so much manipulation and chop. Like here we make another high. It's just nothing. Like this is, we get 10 a.m. news. You could have taken longs here, but then obviously would have got stopped out again. Like there was just nothing. Like it's not telling me much. You know, we're like in the middle of this range here. Like from this to this, we're in the middle of it, and like doesn't really tell me much. Cause like we're in the middle of range. I just don't know what price wants to do anymore. And then it just chops a lot, goes up. I guess the best entry would have been taking this inverse gap. But after we, like, for example, this gap, we inversed it, right? On NQ, we inversed it. Then this one, we inversed. Then we invert. Like, when we keep just inversing fair value gaps after fair value gaps and not picking a direction, like, early on in the morning, around 9:50 to, like, 10:10, the macro, it's like, I don't even know if price wants to even make a move today. I mean, ultimately, the move was bullish, which was right. I struggled a lot with this when I was first starting out, where basically you go a couple days without trading or even one day and you want to force trades. Like you don't always have to take a trade. Obviously there's going to be setups every single day, but you always know that like in the back of your mind, like that you're taking like a risky setup. So then stop taking it. You don't always have to take whatever you're given. So like this is an example of days like those. Could you have profited? Of course. But if you're not very confident and there's more probabilities for you to lose on a day like today, just step out. Don't take a trade. You don't have to force it all the time. Wait for a better trading day like tomorrow. There are good trading days that happen. You guys basically have to delete all of the filler days. All of the days that just are there to make you lose or to just frustrate you. Remove those and only take trades on good days. So if you can see a day isn't good, just don't take a trade. It's really important what I talked about in this video because technical things aside, we know that trading is mostly about keeping profits and not making them. So if you have a really good week, keep it. You don't want to go and just risk extra money that you shouldn't be risking. Did I make any money today? No. But it doesn't matter because I didn't lose anything either. So you guys should have that approach for trading. Join the free Discord community. It's in the link in the description. I'm out.